Hey, Warrior Nation. Welcome to another edition of Warrior Chats. I'm Mike Sullivan and pleased to be joined by the new head women's volleyball coach here at Merrimack, Stephanie Kazmierczak. And Coach, just first off, just thank you for being here with us and take me through just, how excited and how you're feeling about taking over the volleyball program at Merrimack.
Yeah, thanks. I'm really excited to be chatting with you guys and getting the Warrior community excited about what we have coming on. It's a new era for us here, and I've had the opportunity to meet with the athletes, and they're so excited to get into the gym and get back to working, and there's so much potential there, and I think you can expect to see a lot of great things from us pretty soon.
You look at you look at as we go back to sort of the start of the process for you. What drew you to Merrimack College and sort of what attracted you to the volleyball program here?
Yeah. Well, I was familiar with Merrimack already because before the transition into Division I, when we were Division II and playing in the NE10, I played in that conference during my playing days. So I was familiar with Merrimack already, and I remembered it being a great school and a fun atmosphere to play in. And a great place to live and be. I always liked the campus when we would get to come and play you guys. So when I saw the posting, I was automatically intrigued. And just by reputation, it got me excited, especially once I saw it was Division I now. And I looked back and saw, well, when did that happen? I don't remember that. And, oh, it just happened. So that made me even more excited to look into it, and it all worked out, and I'm so excited to be here.
You're coming from an established Division I program at Niagara, out of the MAC. What did that time you spent there the past couple of years do for you, just from an experience level as a coach, to have a taste of that sort of Division I level from a coaching's perspective and get a couple of years under your belt at Niagara?
Yeah, I definitely took the time to really learn and grow. I knew there was a lot to the Division I game transferring from where I was previously, which was a Division III institution. And I just love volleyball, and I love the high level of competition. So I knew that I wanted to get to that level. And the MAC is a great conference to be in. The place you get to travel are awesome, and the competition is great. It's high level. And from a coaching standpoint, I was so lucky that my boss, my head coach, she wanted to teach me everything that she had to offer, and play to my strengths in terms of offense and coordinating, because I was a setter when I played. So it's really where my passion kind of lies, is running the offense. So she let me run with that. And I think I flourished a lot there, and I learned a lot, and I'm ready to bring all of that to Merrimack now.
And I think what's a really cool part of your background is you mentioned it prior to Niagara, you have that coaching experience at WVB College in the Buffalo area, Division III, as you mentioned.
Mm.
When you look back on that time in your career, how valuable was that experience as you head into your next head coaching stop at Merrimack?
Yeah. I mean, I was so thankful at the time. I was young to take over that program. And I knew that I still had a lot to learn, but I've always been that person that wants an extra challenge and pushes myself. I think that's what made me a successful student athlete. And looking back on it, it was a great beginning because it got me into the collegiate higher education coaching realm. And again, the people there, administration, everybody that I met were so happy to share their knowledge and give me experience there. And it was where I figured out what I wanted my coaching style to be and how I wanted to be as a head coach. And, you make mistakes and you learn from them. And I had some great teams there and a lot of great memories there. It's still, I'm from Buffalo, so that, that place will always have my heart because it was my first collegiate coaching position. and now they've actually moved up to Division II. So great things. I like to think that I helped establish that program to get them there. But it's definitely all helped get me to Merrimack for sure.
You mentioned it also earlier as well. To just touch on a little bit for me, your playing career, playing both at pace in the NE10 and also being an all-conference player at Buffalo State, and just throughout. What about at what point during your playing career did you sort of realize that coaching might be in your future, and what sort of drew you to step into the coaching world once you were done playing?
Yeah, well, when I was at Pace University, part of the reason I chose that school was it was New York City, and I thought I wanted to go into business and finance and be in an office job. And when I transferred and played at Buff State, I actually took a elective sports management class while I was there, and I realized, what was I doing? I want to be in coaching. I want to be in athletics. I love volleyball. I want to be around it all the time. Nothing makes me happier than getting to watch volleyball and talking about volleyball all day. I joke with people all the time. Don't start talking to me about it unless you're prepared to sit down and have a couple-hour conversation, because we'll get into it. So that was when I first realized, and that was my junior year of college. And before that, I had worked at camps and done clinics and helped out with my old high school program, and enjoyed it. But then once I realized athletics was the route I wanted to go, I realized that coaching was really where my heart was, because I feel like on top of just spreading volleyball knowledge, I think there's so much to be said for women in athletics now. And I know what it did for me when I was an athlete, and that's part of my mission coaching now, is to empower female athletes. So I've kind of found my passion there.
Awesome. And to build on that passion, just for Warrior Nation, and to sort of get a first taste, just how would you describe your coaching outlook on volleyball, and sort of how you hope your teams will perform in the future here at Merrimack?
Yeah. You're going to see some well-rounded athletes. They're going to be learning some new things, and they're going to be put in some uncomfortable situations, things that they're not used to, but it's going to be very exciting when it all comes together. It's going to be fast-paced. It's going to be high energy. And it's really exciting to watch for anybody that comes to see us. And like I said, I'm excited, the team's excited to get to work, and I think you're going to see a very different Warrior volleyball team pretty soon.
Once again, this was Stephanie Kazmierczak, the new head coach of the Merrimack College women's volleyball program. And Coach, once again, thank you for the time for joining us here today, and looking forward to seeing you get to work here at Merrimack soon.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.